Hey y'all, it's your girl Tori, and I'm just popping in real quick to make a quick video. Um, it kind of just came upon me to make this video right now. I feel very led, but I'm going to talk about following your intuition. And I'll talk about how you can do that. I got my notes with me because I took some notes right quick before making this video to make sure I hit all the points. But basically, one thing that you can do to be better at following your intuition is getting in tune with your higher self. And if you're wondering how you can do that, it's plenty of ways that you can do that. Now, just list a couple. So, one, you can meditate. You can meditate to get more aligned with your higher self. And two, you can practice. Practice using your intuition. Like, for example, I know that we've all had a time where we just knew, you know, maybe you had like some friends and you knew that you had a feeling that they didn't have your best interest and you ignored it. And something bad happened. Maybe you were in tune with yourself, but you didn't trust yourself. And that's the important thing. You have to learn to trust yourself. And by practicing using your intuition, you get better at it. Maybe somebody invited you somewhere, like maybe they invited you to a party and you had a feeling like, nah, something bad's gonna happen, and you still go. And then what happens? Exactly what you felt would happen. But you let the people around you convince you to ignore the feelings that you felt deep inside, which were the truth. It's your higher self trying to warn you. Now, another example could be, you might be in a relationship and everything's good. And you feel it in your heart that you need to leave that relationship, and you want to hold on to it, but deep down you know that it's something else for you. It's a different path for you in this life, right? You deep down, you start to realize that, that's not the person for you, and that y'all are holding each other back from who you're supposed to truly be with. Now, you could stay and, hinder your growth and hinder your path, hinder your journey. Or you could, be considerate of yourself and the other person and take that leap of faith and, leave. Like, speaking from experience. And sometimes following your intuition is hard. But if it's truly coming from you and your higher self, or if God is telling you, the universe is telling you, and you feel it, then the best thing to do is to take that leap of faith. Now, let's say, you might have, the same thing with friends. Just like you might know that you need to leave certain people alone and separate yourself, but y'all been friends for so long, so you try to hold on. I know we all do it. You try to hold on, and eventually something happens to where you have to let it go. You have to let it go. And that's what happens. It's crazy. Like, something deep down. And when you ignore that, regardless, eventually what's supposed to happen is going to happen. It's going to happen. You can't stop it. It's funny thinking about it because, that's my life. It's going to happen. You ignore it all you want, but it's going to happen. And another thing you can do is take risks now and be spontaneous. If you feel led to go somewhere, go. If you feel led to reach out to somebody, do it. If you feel led to to check up on somebody and see how they're doing, check up on that person, you know. And once you're truly in tune with yourself and you learn how to discriminate from the ego and from, your actual heart, your soul, then you can make the best decisions for yourself and your life. And sometimes it can be a little scary, because like I said, leaving certain situations, certain people alone could be scary. Moving somewhere new could be, that can give you anxiety, like I've never done this before. I've never been there. How can I do this? But once you quiet yourself and you quiet all those voices trying to convince you to not do what it is you're supposed to do, or what you know deep in your heart you're supposed to do, then you could listen to that voice inside of you that's always been there, that's been trying to push you in the right direction, and just go. And I've been having to do a whole lot of that lately. And I encourage anyone watching this to, meditate, practice following your intuition, and just, learn how to trust yourself. Because once you really know yourself, you can never steer yourself wrong. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. But anywho, it's been your girl, Tori Renee. At the end of the day, sending out that positive energy. Sending that positive energy. But yeah, peace, love, positivity, sending it right back at you. And I'm out.